Hello, this is MrChabry. We're here with another episode of the Soulsilver playthrough. Last time we went to the ruins of Alph and we got ourselves Ziffer, which I don't think I even looked at its moves. It knows the move Teleport, which could come in handy. But yeah, we want to get a good Psychic move on there instead. It really doesn't have any attacking moves, does it? That's actually sad. I would like to go ahead and see what moves I've got that I could give it. I know I could give it Roost, which would actually be good. Shadow Ball actually would be decent. Let's see if it learns it at this point. Just give it something that it can actually attack with. Yes, and it can. Okay, so we'll go ahead and teach it Shadow Ball. It'll give me an option against other Psychic types too. Let's get rid of Lucky Chant right now. I like that idea. And let's actually look at U-Turn. I would like to teach it U-Turn. U-Turn's actually a really good, viable move. You can get a switch out of it. Switch out your Pokemon with it, which is really nice. Let's get rid of me first. How about that? Get rid of me first. And I could actually teach it Roost, but I'll actually hold off on teaching it Roost just for right now. With that, we're back here at Ecruteak, and it is time to make a decision. Do we go right towards Mahogany Town and the Lake of Rage, or do we go left? And I think I actually want to go left here. I actually do want to go left. So this is Route 38. And there's some new Pokemon you can get here. Last time I did say Meowth. You can catch a Meowth, and that would be good. But that's only in Soulsilver. That you can catch Meowth here, which... yeah, that's kind of unfortunate if you're really dedicated to using Meowth. Keep that in mind. We got a Max Potion right here, which is a pretty good item to have. What we're going to do is go up here and fight this guy. Hey, you. Hey, bub, don't you see what I'm trying to tell you? He's not even looking. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and battle him. Last time I did catch the Natu, and I named it Zephyr, which I'm gonna segue into our question of the day. How do you come up with your Pokemon nicknames? Do you have like a certain theme that you go with? Or is it you just decide once you catch it? Do you even use nicknames? A lot of people probably don't even use nicknames like these trainers here that we see. Like Whooper, he just says, "Go out there, Whooper." I'm gonna Fire Blast this thing. I don't really have anything great against Whooper. Me, what I usually do is, it depends. A lot of times, well, used to I would never nickname a Pokemon, so that way, like, if I'm playing through a new game, I can learn their names pretty quickly. But lately, I just give them a random nickname that I think suits them. So, yeah. Yeah, so I have seen people use, like, certain themes, like Disney names, Pokemon Disney names, stuff like that, you know? Which is actually pretty cool. To do. I've seen people actually do avatar characters, fruits, vegetables are a common one I've noticed. So we're gonna battle this girl here, and yeah, we have an easy switch for Flaffy. We just go into Rocky. Flaffy doesn't even do anything to Rocky. This girl here will actually ask to give you her number. And if you're wanting to evolve a Pokemon using a Thunderstone, I would say go ahead and do that. If you've got an Eevee and you want a Jolteon, this is how you get your Thunderstone. If you're... what other Pokemon use Thunderstone? Pikachu evolving into Raichu also, which Pikachu is like a post-game type Pokemon in here, so probably not going to be using that. I think it might be the only two Pokemon in this game that uses a Thunderstone. Thinking about it. So yeah, it really is going to help you out if you use like a like if you want to use a Jolteon. Anyway, with Mareep gone, or Flaffy, Mareep's the base form. That was a Flaffy. Next up is Psyduck. And I'm not at the range where I can do much with Eclipse. So we're going to go into... the problem is I don't have anything for water type still. Awful Eye is probably best bet. Yeah, Psyduck's another one of those Pokemon from Gen 1 that gains us typing on evolution. That's something that I've noticed really common with Gen 1 water types. This thing gains the Psychic. Actually, thinking about, no, it doesn't gain the Psychic typing. It feels like it should because, you know, Psyduck, Golduck, it's pure water. That's actually interesting. I don't know why I was thinking Golduck Psychic. I think that's like a common misconception. For some reason, my brain was thinking it for a split second until it, you know, was like, no. Actually down here, if you go down here, there's another trainer that you can battle. He's like just chilling out right there. Fly high into the sky, my beloved bird Pokemon. Yeah, so this is Birdkeeper Toby. There's actually a Poketuber that uses that as their name, isn't there? I'm sure this is where he came up with that inspiration. But anyway, this person has a Doduo, if I could say it, Doduo, which is an interesting Pokemon. It is an interesting Pokemon. Rock Throw should do the job, though. Yeah, but there's some neat Pokemon here. Another Pokemon that you can catch here that you couldn't catch before is Magnemite. And we might do some stuff with Magnemite. We're not going to put it on our team. But there is a chance if you catch a Magnemite here, it might have the Metal Coat. Which we might actually try to do that sometime. Because that would be really cool to get a Metal Coat. And then I can evolve Rocky. And that's what I eventually want to do, is evolve this thing into a Steelix. I would love to do that. This person has a whole team of Doduo. One thing that always confused me is that Doduo can actually learn Fly. No, Doduo is actually based off flightless birds, like ostriches and emus. But it can learn Fly, and it has the flying type. Which I think is an interesting thing going for it, you know? How can it learn Fly? How does it fly? Now we can go back here. What we're going to do is just go up and around. Where I battled her. Remember, she gives you the Thunderstone. There's a trainer down there that you can battle. But that involves grass, which we just took one step into the grass. And we found a Magnemite. You have a chance of finding a Magnemite carrying a Metal Coat. But it's not guaranteed. I'm going to go ahead and toss a ball at this to see if I just catch it. I mean, might as well try at least. And then later we'll check see if it had a Metal Coat. These things are actually kind of annoying to try to catch, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, we're just going to run away. Probably better to come back with something, a Pokemon with the move Thief. So you don't have to fill up your box with Magnemites. Radicate is kind of annoying too. Let's just run away. Come on, leave me alone, Radicate. And the thing is, level-wise, I mean, it might actually help a little bit, but a lot of these Pokemon are pretty close to where I am level-wise, so I want to see if I can... Alright, let's battle her. Aren't I a cute trainer? Sure, I guess. This is Beauty Valerie. She uses a Hoppip and a Skiploom, which is an interesting grass type. It's like one of the few grass types here in Johto. There's not a lot of grass types. There really isn't. But this is a grass flying type. And it's not really a great Pokemon. There's not a lot of good grass types here. Really, the best ones are the ones that are from Gen 1. So, you know, your Bellsprout, your Oddish. That's probably your top 2 picks if you're really wanting a grass type here. Peaches, come here. Come here, Peaches. Oh yeah, Peaches is in here. Because she's my secretary. Hi, secretary. Skiploom, easy knockout. Just Fire Blast. Yeah, she's been wanting to get in here, and I don't want her scratching on the door, meowing at it, so I just brought her in. She's really sweethearted. She's a really sweethearted kitty. Anyway, we easily took care of this trainer because, you know, grass types are kind of terrible here. Try to get out of the grass without encountering everything. And there's like so many Radicates here. There's like so many things. It's kind of annoying. Ready to escape. Next up, there is a trainer up here, and we're going to get blocked off here, which is annoying. Oh my gosh. This is School Kid Chad. He'll also ask for your number. And he'll call you if there's a Snubble swarm. So yeah, Snubble is a pretty rare Pokemon. It is a normal type in this game. In later generations, it is a fairy type. It's got, I think as a Granbull, it's got decent attack. But really, I feel like there's better normal types. We'll just dig. Mr. Mime is an interesting Pokemon. Later on, it's gained the fairy type as well. But here in Gen 4, it is actually pure Psychic. Which I still don't have specific Pokemon that I'm wanting. You're going to miss that double slap. I'm just Headbutt. Should take you out. Oh, you don't. Okay. And you're going to learn Headbutt? I'd rather you learn Headbutt than Dig, to be honest. I'd rather that. Anyway, School Kid Chad will be like, hey, I can tell you about Snubbles. And I'll be like, I don't care about Snubble. You think I want to use a Snubble? What kind of... Oh, you have to learn Slam. Slam's not a good move. Slam is not a good move. It has... It's got okay-ish attack, I think. Or power. But it's got terrible accuracy. So it's not even worth it. No, you blocked my path. I don't want you to know my number. I'll use a Repel. I should already have one, shouldn't I? Okay, yeah, I still have one. I'm just going to put something up front so I don't have to get encounters up the wazoo. Yeah, we just run across here. And now, this is actually the next route. Route 39. Actually an item back here, isn't there? Yes, there is, and I just went the wrong way. Luckily, we could just go up here. The item for there, how do you get that again? Oh, you need a rock climb, okay. So you need rock climb to go down there and get that item. Over here, you'll see this guy just chilling out. This is Boba. He runs the Safari Zone, which wasn't in Gen 2. But I'm glad they added it here to Gen 4 because that was something that was desperately needed. It was desperately needed. Yeah, I'll let you call. Eventually this guy will call you and ask you to come check out the Safari Zone, which is actually pretty good in Gen 4. Now we can actually go up here. You can do a little mission where you give a sick Miltank berries here. And eventually they'll give you Moo Moo Milk for it. But what we're going to do is actually go south. And in this route, there's not grass yet, but you can catch Farfetch'd and Tauros Miltank on this route. Which is actually a pretty decent Pokemon. What I want to do is actually put Zephyr here. I've trained up Eclipse a little bit. I don't want to get Zephyr starting to, you know, train up a little bit. Because I don't want to get to the point where we fall behind on Zephyr. Because right now, Zephyr's actually pretty good level-wise. Alright, so this person's got a Slowpoke, which, just for our luck, we've got Shadow Ball. Just so swell, you know? And the thing about Slowpoke, it's got better defense than it does special defense. So we're going to easily take out these Slowpokes. So yeah, this person's not much of a problem for us. Yeah, we'll finish the Slowpoke too. And with that, we can just continue south. So let's go ahead and continue south. Here's where you need Rock Climb. That's something you get later on. I think it's actually post-game. There's the grass that you can use to get Miltanks, Tauroses, stuff like that. Tauros is actually a really cool Pokemon. It's pretty fast. It's got good attack. It's a normal type. Miltank is sort of like Tauros, but better defensively. It's got good bulk, good special defense is what most people use it for. A lot of people remember Whitney's Miltank that just would stomp people down. I'm actually going to stay in and just Shadow Ball. I don't need to hard switch ever with this thing because we've got pretty decent speed with Natu. And later on Xatu, so decent speed. Next up is Radicate, and I'm actually going to go into Awful Eye for this one because I don't have any good attack that can hit Eradicate on my Zephyr. I just have Shadow Ball as my only attacking move, which is kind of sad. It'd be great if we can get Psychic. Eventually we'll put Fly on it. Yeah, that's what I really want to do eventually, is to get Fly and put it on Zephyr. Use it as my flying mon. That's why I didn't bother putting Roost on it, because I'm going to eventually put Fly on it. Alright, now what we're going to do is go back into Zephyr for the Krabby. Krabby has pretty good defense, but it's got terrible special defense. So what we're going to do is go ahead, go into this, and Shadow Ball this thing. And that should one-shot it. That should one-shot it. Oh, and it doesn't one-shot it. Interesting. Okay. Another one will do the job, though. Thank you, Zephyr. And with that, we are at level 21 now. Yeah. Alright, so Sailor Eugene's not much of a problem. I'll go south. And these two people are Poke fans, and they're huge fans of the Pokemon Pikachu. So they're going to both use Pikachu. This first one will actually ask to give you his number, and he's also someone that gives you nuggets. I'm just going to have one person for the nuggets, I guess. I can also get this guy's number. Two people giving nuggets is actually pretty cool. This person also called to ask for rematches, too. Yeah, so I guess it's up to chance whether he calls and asks for a rematch or calls and tells you, hey, I found a nugget. I found a nugget, dude. But I don't think the other person... Who is it? Beverly? I don't think Beverly asks for rematches. She might, and I'm just not thinking of it right. Oh, we're paralyzed from static? That's not fun. Anyway, we easily take that guy out. He'll ask for our number. We'll say, nah. He like names off all these Pokemon he'd want to chat about, but there's only one Pokemon that he really wants to talk about. And that is Pikachu. That is Pikachu. So now we go down and we're going to fight this lady who also has a Pikachu. And we just dig. Easy peasy. Unfortunately, we might get fully paralyzed, which would actually be kind of annoying. That would actually be really annoying. And with that, we are able to continue on into Olivine. So yeah, there's some items that we can go back up and get. Actually, let's go up and grab an item before we go into Olivine. There's an item we can grab here at the farm. You go south, go up and around. You can grab the Drain Punch TM, which actually is a really good move. It heals you up as it does damage. I could give that to Heracross eventually. If you have a fighting type, that's a decent one. I don't know if Heracross actually learns that. But if it does, that is a decent move because it's going to heal itself up eventually. I don't think it's as strong, though, as Brick Break, so we'll just keep Brick Break. Also, we'll find our rival here walking out of the gym as if he challenged the gym, but no one's in there. And he's talking about Gym Leader Jasmine's actually up at the lighthouse, which we will check out soon. So with that, we are here at Olivine City. It's a pretty cool city here. We'll heal up our Pokemon and end this episode. If you like this, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.